Good morning, guys. I just got up and took a shower, so I wanted to check in with you. I'm very tired today. Kind of been in a little bit of a funk lately, but I think we're coming out of it. Spring is finally happening, so that is a huge plus. I just got out of the shower, so I wanted to do my skincare, and then I have a new hair product I wanted to show you that I haven't tried yet, so we're going to try it together. I'm starting off with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is the water gel. I love this stuff, and I keep purchasing it over and over again. How is everybody doing? How are we doing with time change, with the seasons, with the weather? Are we okay? And I just picked up this new product by Neutrogena. It's the Hydro Boost Eye Gel Cream. It's the same kind of collection as the face cream that I just used. This just goes under your eyes, and it's supposed to help with moisture, and I think it has some anti-aging properties in it. I really love the eczema honey eye cream that I use, but sometimes I feel like it's not giving me the proper moisture that I really need. It's great for when I do have like an eczema flare up under my eyes. But I think for day to day, something like this will work a little bit better. Okay, and then I wanted to show you this. So this is an air dry cream by JVN. If you've never heard of JVN, it's Jonathan Van Ness. He's on Queer Eye on Netflix, but he has his own company for hair care products. And I have been wanting to try this out so bad. I feel like it would be nice to have as an option during the week if I wanted to take a shower, like in the morning instead of at night, and then just plop this into my hair. So it just says work desired amount through any kind of hair to add buildable, touchable hold that lets your natural texture shine. So I'll probably do like, I don't know, for my whole head, like a quarter size amount, about like this. And I'm just going to work it through my hair and see what happens. I do have naturally kind of curly hair underneath, and I used to have it on the top of my head, but as I like colored my hair, it lost that curl. And now that I have my natural hair color back, I've been trying to get that curl back. So we'll see if something like this will help. And I'll let you know if this gets like crunchy, if you know what I mean. I don't really love when products do that. I like it to really feel like my hair still, but it just kind of helps bring out that curl. I think that is pretty good. So it really doesn't even look like I did anything, but we'll see what happens when it dries. I am gonna go eat some breakfast. Jacob is very sweetly making some banana pancakes, and I'm starving. And then I'll probably make a chai, but I will check back in with you because I have some other stuff that I picked up recently that I want to share with you guys. I picked up a few things for my office too that I'm like obsessed with, so I'm going to show you that too. But I'll see you in a second. So I have eaten breakfast and I meal prepped my lunch for the week. I found a recipe on, I think, Instagram that was really easy looking. Yummy kind of sauce that had a whole bunch of spices and like mayo and sour cream and lime juice. And then you put black beans and corn, and then little tomatoes, ground turkey, and then you'll put like romaine lettuce and avocados on the top. And you just grab it, take it to work, and then you can dump it into a bowl and just mix it all up. And it seemed like it would be really easy for work. So I'm going to try that this week. I'm just letting the turkey cool right now, and then I will finish it off. But I made a little chai, and I just wanted to sit and chat with you guys. I feel like it's been a little bit. I've been kind of in a funk a little bit with like my creativity. I feel like this happens sometimes where, you know, I don't want to force anything. So I've just kind of let my body just relax and just kind of do normal stuff for a little bit. So I'm kind of feeling like spring is starting to rejuvenate me again. And I have some ideas for my Etsy, especially for new products. And I actually started working on a collection yesterday, and I want to give you guys a little sneak peek. They're not done, but I did all of the clay mixing, and then I cut out all the shapes, cleaned them up, gave them a little bath, and then I started to resin them. It's going to take a little bit to get them all done, but I'll show you a piece of them. So there's two pieces to this, but I tried to go for kind of like this tortoise shell look, and this will be like a dangle earring. So this will be the top part that goes into your ear, and it will attach here. So I just thought doing something different. I haven't done like a tortoise shell before. I have a whole bunch of different shapes that I've done, including studs too. So I'm going to probably be working on those for a little bit and get them live in the next, I would say, a couple weeks. So it was really fun to play with some clay because I just haven't in a long time. And then I'll kind of transition into doing some resin earrings too. I've also been kind of trying to figure out the lighting situation in my office because I feel like at night it gets kind of dark. So I went on kind of a little scavenger hunt trying to find some lamps for this space, because I've had the one lamp behind my chair, the like globe lamp that I love, and I've had a lamp on my desk over in the far corner, and honestly I don't work over in that area of my desk, so I wasn't getting enough light where I'm actually working. So I decided to look into what it would kind of be to have a lamp on the other side of my desk. But if you know the layout of my office, my desk is sitting kind of facing the room. And so if I have a cord draped in the front of my desk, it's not that cute. So I ended up finding a way to hide the cord along the like underside of my desk. And I found a lamp that I'm obsessed with. So I have that on the left side of my desk when I'm sitting here. And then the other lamp that I had behind my chair, I moved it right here. You can kind of see it. So this kind of lights up this side of my desk, but it's not as much of a task light as it is like just ambient light. And then I did get a new one for behind my chair. And I got both of the new lamps at Target. Actually, all of these lamps are from Target. I was just trying to find something that would work better for the space, and I finally found it. So let me show you guys because they're so cute. Okay, so this is the lamp I got for my desk. I had one over in this corner that has the same lampshade, but like a gold base. We actually moved it into the bedroom, and I'll show you that. But I got this one on the corner. It seems kind of weird because it's like in the middle of the room, but it's so nice at night and during the day, honestly, to have something on this side of my desk. And then I was able to tuck the cord, and then it hides all the way to over here. So it's not hanging in front of my desk, which is nice. And then I picked up this lamp also from Target. It's Threshold and Studio McGee, but it has that kind of brass accent that I love, the kind of vintage look with this kind of pleated lampshade. And it's so cozy at night. So I have that one there. And then the one that used to be behind my chair is over in this corner. So this kind of glows along this wall, but it didn't give me quite enough light for my desk. That's why I got this one. But I ended up playing like musical lamps because then I started moving the lamps everywhere. So the one that was in here is now in our bedroom. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like. So I put this one over in the corner and I feel like it's the right kind of height. I think we were missing height over here, but it still has that scallop kind of lampshade. And the brass really ties in to the knobs on our dressers. And the one that was here had like a little glass quilted base. It was super cute, but it was small. So I was like, maybe we can put this in the bathroom. I ended up moving it in here. Might be kind of blown out because this light's on, but we have it just on like the corner of our countertop and it's perfect at night. It just kind of gives us this really light glow in here, but it fits here perfect. So it's not like too big and we don't have to have like one of those rechargeable ones or like battery operated ones because those die really easily. So also so random, but I found a blanket in the garage that I've had for a long time that I just like forgot that we had. And I put it on our ottoman and I feel like it really like pulled our living room together in the best way. So it's this like navy blue and cream colored kind of fringe blanket. And I just love the texture in here with everything else. I feel like it breaks up all the kind of like solid colors we have happening in here. But I have been on the hunt to find some more colors like this kind of cornflower blue or like steel blue, and incorporating that kind of around the house a little bit more. I just think it's really pretty. Anywho, so that's kind of like the update on the lamps. I feel like I'm such a lamp girl. I hate overhead lights, so finding the right lamps are super important to me. And I also am really picky when it comes to the shade color and kind of the light that comes out of it, if they don't mesh well with each other. So it kind of takes a while to find the right ones, but I'm in love. So that was an update of something that I picked up recently. And then another thing that I grabbed, because I absolutely love this brand. I have a notebook that I kind of write in when I'm wanting to just like chill and just journal. And I've had this one for so long. It looks like this. It has this really great kind of like fabric hardcover on it, but it's by this brand called Studio O. And I love these journals because they are lay flat. So they open really wide and it's so much nicer to write in. So I really was looking to see if they had any more because I kind of want to have one that is geared towards kind of like my creativity and like my YouTube or my Etsy or Instagram, like content, that kind of stuff. And having something that I can jot ideas down and I can kind of brainstorm. So I looked online to see if they had this journal anymore. And they do, in kind of like a different finish. And I found one that was so cute. They're like $16, but they're really great quality. The pages are thick, and then it's lay flat, which is super nice. But I found this one on their website. It's got lemons on it, and it just says notes down here. But I love that they like matched the colors in it to the actual sides of the pages. So it's this like kind of peach, and you can see there's like peach in these little flowers too. So it's also a lay flat, and I love the little peach pages. But this will kind of be like my creativity journal. And I love lemons. I just have been so drawn to lemons in the past like couple of years. So I had to snag this one. But the covers are a little different. They're not fabric anymore. They're just smooth, which is fine. But yeah, I picked that up. And again, it's by Studio O. I think I originally got this one at a World Market back in the day. I think I've seen them at TJ Maxx sometimes too. You know, if you're interested in a new notebook, my God, I love notebooks. Okay, I love them. Also, I picked up a new nail color, and if you follow me on Instagram, most weekends I'm sharing like whatever nail color I'm doing that week because I change my nails every week. It's just kind of like a me time, you know? But I got this new color from OPI. It's called Lucky Lucky Lavender. And it is this beautiful purple. It's kind of got a pink tone to it, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I did kind of like a darker vibe this week. I think this one's called Naughty by Orly. And I love it. It's like this kind of red, kind of dark red. I think I'll pull the spring back in and do like a lavender. I'm so glad that the weather's getting better because we are kind of getting into a spring cleaning mode, and I kind of did the house a few weekends ago, and I feel like the garage is needed next again. I just feel like I keep purging stuff and just getting rid of stuff slowly, and I think it's due for another kind of look through. So I think we're going to be doing that next weekend and clearing it out, taking stuff to Goodwill, and getting rid of like cardboard, taking it to the recycling center and whatnot. So we're going to work on that next weekend, which is going to be so nice to just kind of clear it out and sweep it and clean it. It's just so packed in there and things just go in there to die. I just like throw them in there and I'm like, I'll deal with it in the spring. So we'll probably be working on that. And then I think soon we're going to start planning our trip to Scotland. If I haven't really told you guys, I feel like I might have mentioned it, but my husband and I, we've been married now for 3 years. We've been together for, I don't know, like 13. And we haven't had a honeymoon yet. So we have been kind of saving and planning for a trip to Scotland. And we finally booked our tickets and our Airbnb. So we need to kind of plan our trip. And I want to kind of dive into learning more about where we're going to be staying. I want to kind of learn everything there is to learn about like the places to stop. I want to go to the non-touristy places too and just kind of make somewhat of an itinerary for us while we're there. We booked like about a week. So I'm hoping that that'll be enough time. Probably won't be. I'm going to probably want to live there forever, but I'm really excited. This is like one of those places that I've dreamt about for so long, and I feel like a soul kind of pull to it. It just has always been a place that I have dreamt about going to. So we are going to have to plan for that, and I want to take you guys along for that whole journey where, you know, we're planning for it. I might be picking up some things for it, and then when we get closer, packing for it. And then, you know, traveling there, being there, all of the fun stuff. So that'll be coming soon. So if you're interested in that, make sure to like and subscribe for, you know, being notified when I post all of that fun stuff. But in the meantime, I'll be doing, you know, just life stuff and hauls and just like getting into spring and kind of doing some more stuff outside, which will be really nice. I also wanted to tell you guys in my shorts, I just posted a new one of the trend where you get beads that match your eye color and your partner's eye color. And we did that trend. So we went to the craft store and we picked up some beads that matched both of our eye colors. And we also did mochas. So we made like little keychains, and then I made a bracelet too. But it turned out so cute. Obviously my eyes are blue and Jacob's are brown, and then mochas are like even more blue. So I kind of combined all of our eye colors into one, and I think that's so cute. Just like a little something you can have with you, just to remind you of your little fam. But if you haven't seen it, you have to go check it out. It's so cute. But I can insert a little clip too, so you guys can see it. But it should be in my shorts. So I think that's it for today's vlog. Super chill. I just wanted to do a quick check-in with you guys. I have been posting more shorts. So if you haven't seen those, I have some shorts that I've been putting up here and there. Some are older videos that were on Instagram first of like DIYs that I've done. And I just thought it would be nice to add them to YouTube too. So yeah, just keep an eye out for those. But I'm so happy you're here and I hope you stick around. If you want to stick around, just like and subscribe the channel. I love having you here and I'll be sure to check in with you guys really soon. But I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye guys.